This video is brought to you by John Robson Guitar Tuition. If you enjoy the content, please consider supporting the channel by enrolling on a course, purchasing some guitar lessons or a t-shirt, or you can join my Patreon. Now, on with the show. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. Now, if you were watching last week, you may have seen me taking a look at the Fazley Galactic Tube 5-watt tube amplifier. Kind of the clues in the name, really, isn't it? That is, as I say, it's a 5-watt all-tube amplifier, all valves, very much in a kind of Fender Tweed kind of vibe. And Fazley actually sent me two amps to take a look at, and this is the second one. This is the Meteor 15, which is a 15-watt solid-state practice amp, and we're going to find out exactly what kind of noises it can make and what it's capable of right after we've got it out of the box.
Go on, lad, way high.
Okay, so this is the Fazley Meteor 15. It is a 2-channel solid-state 15-watt practice amp. It's got a 6.5-inch Fazley speaker. There is no reverb, there is no effects loop, but you do get a headphone output. You get clean and overdrive channels, as I said, a little button on the top panel to switch between them, no foot switch. And, you know, you've got a master volume, a gain control for the overdrive channel, and basically bass, middle and treble EQ, and that is pretty much it. So how much does all of this cost then? Well, £52 here in the UK, so it is very, very cheap. And so cheap, in fact, that I wasn't really sure what to expect when I plugged it in and tried it for the first time, because since the last clip, the unboxing kind of section, I've been having a little bit of a play around and dialing in the settings that I'm going to be using. They look like this, by the way. You know, that's where I've got the overdrive and master volume and everything set, and you know, basically just that's how I've got the amp set, and also just playing around with the mic placement until I got, like, you know, a recorded representation of what I'm hearing in the room. And it has to be said that it punches fairly well above its weight in one particular way, this amp. If I just reach over, and I'm on the clean channel now, and let's just play a few kind of strummy chords again. Let's have a look at the settings. Those settings on the clean channel. This is probably the best kind of clean sound that I can get out of this channel. Let's have a listen. And then if I just go into single coil mode on the guitar, let's see what that does. I mean, it's a usable sound, but it's not a sound that I would... There just seems to be some kind of presence, some top end lacking. And if you, again, take a look at the settings there, you can see I've got the treble absolutely maxed out. And again, playing around with those EQ controls for a little while, that was the best tone I could get out of the clean channel. But the real kind of surprise here, the hidden gem on this amp, is the overdrive channel. Let me just lean over and let you hear what that sounds like. So there we go, we're now on the overdrive channel, and bridge humbucker on this guitar, we get this kind of sound. looks more like it. That is, it's got a whiff of the Marshall about it to my ears. It's got that kind of Marshall kind of congested grunt to it that I really like. You know me, my preferences. I am very much a Marshall fan, and like all good dirty guitar tones, you can clean it up fantastically well from the guitar's volume control. So for me, this is how I would get a clean sound out of this amp. I'm just rolling the guitar's volume back a little bit, and we're going to get this kind of sound. Again, very Marshall-y. It sort of puts me in mind of like a clean, the kind of clean sound you might get out of like a JTM 45 or something. Certainly, it reminds me of the clean JTM 45 sound that you would get out that I used to use a lot in Positive Grid Bias Amp 2. It's a while since I played through a JTM 45, so my kind of nearest reference for it is the Bias Amp 2 version of it, and this is incredibly close to that. If I go to a single coil setting, just by I'm on the neck pickup at the moment, and just try that, it's it's again equally pleasing. So definitely, that for me is not just a usable clean sound, but it's a really rather enjoyable clean sound, and it's one that I'm going to have a lot of fun when I put together the usual kind of full mix demo of this amp, which will probably be coming up on Sunday. That's the sort of rhythm I seem to have settled into now, just doing the unboxing kind of thing and first impressions on a Thursday, and then give myself a couple of 3 days to work up some kind of full track with it, and let's listen to that on the Sunday. So conclusions about this amplifier. The clean channel I don't really like at all. It's not really, why would you use that clean sound? Let's have a listen to it again. Back onto the clean channel. This is the clean sound from the clean channel. And this is the overdrive channel with the guitar's volume backed up. Backed off a little bit. Here we go. You see what I mean? That kind of using it as a single channel amp and just doing it from the guitar's volume control clean to dirty, which is my preferred way of doing things anyway. I mean, that to me, that just gives a fantastic clean sound. Why would you use the clean channel when you've got that clean sound there, and it's much more organic and easy to go between the two just on the guitar? As I've mentioned many times, that is my favourite way of doing things. But, if you just think of it as a single channel amp that delivers, kind of Marshall-esque tones, very sort of clean JTM 45 kind of tones and raucous, sort of almost plexi-ish kind of tones when you crank the guitar's volume up. Let's have a listen to that once again. £52 for an amplifier that delivers those kind of tones. I think it's a no-brainer, really. If those are the kind of tones you like, then this is certainly an amplifier that's worth checking out. 52 quid, solid state, so you don't have to worry about consumable items like valves that are going to need to be replaced. Yeah, it's a winner for me. I don't like the clean channel, but the fact that I can get a clean and dirty sound out of the Overdrive channel just by using the guitar's volume control, it's still a winner for me. So there you go. That is my unboxing and first impressions review of the Fazley Meteor 15 solid state 15 watt practice amp from Fazley, which comes from the good folks at Bax Music. Make of it what you will. And that's the video for today, folks. Hope you found it useful and informative in some small way, and if that's the case, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already done so, and why not drop me a like while you're at it. Don't forget, as always, the live stream every Friday, tomorrow in fact, but every Friday 5 p.m. UK time, where we drink beer and talk about music and guitars. A great way to kick off the weekend, and I'd love to see you there if you can make it. But for now, I'll bid you all a good day and say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Look after yourselves, folks. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.